Hi there. I recently just did a follow-up appointment with one of my clients who was diagnosed with Crohn's when she was 16, and she was seeing me when she was 41. Now, over those years, she was put on a medication. She was also given a surgery to remove most of her colon. And then that was it, right? And I love when people come to me like this because they realize there's so much more you can do. Now, in the follow-up, she made a statement, and I quote, "I never thought that I would have a solid bowel movement again in my life." Now, this didn't come as much of a surprise to me, but it came as much as a surprise to her, especially because of the information she was getting from her primary care team. Now, from their perspective, they name it and they tame it. They give a drug, they do a surgery. In this case, it was both. But in functional nutrition, there's such a tremendous opportunity to dig deeper, to find more upstream causes, and therefore to affect the downstream outcome, and most importantly, quality of life of that client. And that's what we did. One approach we took, amongst a number, was to do a functional lab test, a stool analysis, that looked not just for the real bad guys, which is what they do with conventional medicine, and that's great for certain situations, but it's a stool test that looked at the good guys, the bacteria that live in the gut, that have residence there, that do all these great things for us. The opportunistic bacteria, the ones that can overgrow when the conditions are right for them. The real bad guys as well, worms, parasites, yeast, and also looking at a number of other digestive factors like inflammatory markers, how well the pancreas is making enzymes, are fats being digested, are there enzymes being made that cleave off detoxified hormones, is there reaction to gluten, and a number of others. Then by looking at these, we can optimize and target certain imbalances within the digestive tract. And although we might not be trying to completely reverse this disease, although that's always nice when that happens, we're looking to improve function, move that individual from a state of dysfunction closer along the spectrum to more functional physiology. And when we do that, we often see an improvement in symptoms. A few, many, all sometimes. It really varies from person to person. But the point I'm trying to make here is that there's so many avenues to investigate when we use functional nutrition. And when we look upstream and try to find what the root causes are of a certain set of symptoms, we often find some answers, and ultimately the individual reaps the benefits.